we go again. That's right, another paranormal story time. Because why not? I got the plot on still, so let's get going. Now our next story is going to be when I was 12 years old or so. I'm a young child, and it's not going to be a happy story. Sorry. So my great-grandmother on my dad's side passed away. In her sleep is what I was told. So not a happy beginning, you know what I mean? So we go up to Upper Michigan Peninsula. I don't know if I got the word right. I'm sorry, concussed. I'm concussed. That's my excuse. Also, I'm dyslexic, but we won't get into that. Anyways, so I saw this woman laying, my great-grandmother, I saw her in the coffin, you know? So, casket, what, odds and ends, you know what I mean? Potato, potato. Alright, so she's in a box, and it's a nice one. It's fancy, she's gonna be buried in it. Good for her. Awesome. And then, you know, we have a kind of a decently big family up there. Woohoo! So I got to meet a lot of cousins and great aunts, great uncles, and great greats and great greats and great greats and cousin. This is your cousin, Oliver. And we try to make it like a really nice family get together, even though it's like we're celebrating her life. That's pretty much where we're at. Now, I want you to keep in mind, everyone, that this woman can speak fluent Finnish. So I remember wearing wool tights, and I got like burrs in them because we ran through a field because it was on a farm. That's right. My family owned a farm on my dad's side. It was awesome. So my late grandfather, he was alive when it happened, obviously. It was his mom. So long story short, I saw her there. We buried her. Whole funeral, family stuff, you know, family hangout, and then it went down to sleeping, okay? Now this farmhouse, every room had people in it, and it had more than people in it, you know? Like, so the older kids or young adults would sleep in one room, and then there's a bedroom downstairs, there's a living room, the dining room, everyone had a cot, sleeping, you know, everywhere pretty much, or the floor. I was the lucky child, and I got to sleep on the floor with 3 other kids, because I was one of the younger ones, so we got to sleep in this other room, where it had a record player, and it was literally the Beatles' polka in Finnish, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever that I found there. I'm sorry, I'm detouring. Now, everyone fell asleep, you know, it got quiet, everyone fell asleep, everything. So I'm sleeping on the floor. Now, under me, below, is a kitchen. So the kitchen's below where I'm sleeping. Anyway, so I'm sleeping, and around like 3:40 something, I feel like something's looking at me. You know, I just felt like I need to wake up. Now, when I wake up, I was not expecting to see somebody in the closet. I look over from here and look up like this, look to my left, and I see my great-grandmother in a white nightgown, kind of like the one that she died in, looking at us young kids, just watching us sleep. And, you know, it's like I look at her, rub my eyes, look back at her, and now she's looking at me, and we're both making eye contact, and I'm like, and I look at the clock, and I look back, and she's gone. So, okay. And I was like, it's a weird dream. Okay, good night. Now, the next morning, like literally like a couple hours later, it's like 5:30 maybe in the morning, I'm hearing right below me, as if a broomstick is hitting the ceiling from the kitchen. And I'm hearing in fluent Finnish to get up and go, get up, get ready, what are you doing, in Finnish. And honestly, I know some Finnish, but at that time when I was a child, I knew nothing about speaking Finnish. I knew nothing what this woman, is saying, but I knew exactly what she was saying. And then I came downstairs. Now, I went downstairs and I see adults like getting coffee, and some are making like breakfast, like eggs, sausage, bacon, all that good stuff. Maybe some spam because, farmers. Yeah. We're a bunch of little country boys and girls. I walk downstairs into the kitchen and I go, who is banging on the ceiling with a broomstick? And all the adults look at me, all like, what are you talking about? No one has a broomstick. The broomstick's over there in the closet. What? Then who's yelling in Finnish? All the adults look at me and go, no one's yelling in Finnish. What are you talking about? Oh, it must have been a dream. Oh, you have a great imagination. And my late grandfather, and I love him dearly, like a dad, he literally just, he has his coffee and he's just like, knew she was still here. Yep, that's right. My grandfather was just like, yeah, even after death, she's still banging broomsticks, telling people to get up at 5:30 in the morning. Oh, I miss him. So, conclusion. I understood Finnish while being yelled at. I heard a broomstick hitting the ceiling, even though, the floor below me while sleeping. And I saw her in the closet just standing there watching us. Yep, this farmhouse is haunted now. Woohoo!